John and Ken show continues. John Cobell and Ken Champeau.
We're doing what we always do, exposing hypocrisy, lies. This, of course, is the new television ad campaign for the Yes on Prop 30 people who want to raise your sales tax, and for many of you, your income taxes. And again, I'll repeat, as you listen to these ads, they don't talk about raising taxes. Yeah. It's just a yes on 30.
And we try to be blunt with you and truthful. If you think the schools deserve more money.
No!
I disagree with you, but let's say you do. You vote for Prop 38, which raises income taxes on almost everybody, and the money goes directly to local schools. That's the one you should go for. Prop 30 will not send money to local schools. Will not. Read the ballot. Read the news coverage of it. It's going to go into the general treasury. And if you look at the Wall Street Journal, the plan is to shore up the teachers' pension fund with the money. It goes into the general treasury, which only the legislature has control over. So as we play these spots and you hear the Sacramento politicians can't touch the money, that is a flaming lie.
Flaming?
Unbelievable. People should be put in jail for saying that. So again, you go to Prop 38, vote for Molly Munger's initiative, income tax increase on everybody. That money goes to the local schools. If you want money to go to the local schools, Prop 30, no. That goes to teacher pension funds and God knows what else. You know, if they want to spend 3 times as much on prisons as any other state, that's why there's not enough money in your school district. If you want to have the highest paid teachers with some of the worst scores in the nation, do you ever intellectually wonder why are we paying teachers the highest pay in the nation, and we're 48th and 49th in English and math scores nationally? Is it possible it's the teachers' fault? Is that possible? That they're not doing a good job, they're not having a good effect? How do you end up 48th and 49th? How do you end up below most of the states in the South, for God's sakes? How does that happen?
Because we don't spend enough. What's wrong with you?
All right, let's play.
This is the last ad that lies about this statement that politicians can't touch these monies. This is Teacher of the Year.
As teachers, the last 4 years have been devastating for our schools and colleges. 30,000 teachers laid off. Music and art programs gone. Double-digit tuition hikes. Prop 30 stops the cuts. 30 will restore funding for our schools and colleges and prevent billions in new cuts. With strict accountability, money must go to the classroom and can't be touched by Sacramento politicians. For our students, for our future, yes on 30.
Who's that guy? Teacher of the Year? Who's that?
I don't know. It's a TV ad. It must have his name.
So he says it must go to local schools. It can't be touched by Sacramento politicians. A double lie from the Teacher of the Year.
They must have found out in their research that the Molly Munger Prop 38 stuff plays better with people.
It should.
She can really play up the fact that it goes to the classroom and not to the politicians.
If I thought the schools were so desperately short of money, I'd vote for Prop 38. I would not vote for Prop 30.
Remember, this is a general tax increase. Income taxes, sales taxes, it's supposed to generate $6 billion. It goes into the spending beast in Sacramento. John's right. This is all BS. You're hearing these ads.
All right. Can we play number 4, the Governor Brown fireside chat?
The California dream was built on schools and colleges, giving everyone a chance at a job and a future. Proposition 30 stops the cuts to our schools. 30 asks the highest income earners to pay a little bit more to keep our economy strong. All funds were used to stop school cuts and close California's budget deficit. Join me for our students and our future. Yes on 30.
You know, you can't. The budget is $90 billion. Now, we're talking about $6 billion in these tax hikes. I mean, they really are using the schools as hostage.
Oh, and they're increasing.
That's like 6%.
And they're increasing spending for the coming year.
The world ends if they don't get it. K through 12 and the universities and the colleges are screwed.
Well, you did the math on the LA school district. They would lose 3.5%. By the way, they don't have to lose 3.5%. They wrote the budget to set up the tax increase. They put in artificial cuts in the budget so that they could say, look at the bad things that are going to happen if we don't get the tax increase. They didn't have to do that. They increased total spending by 7%. They just didn't increase it for the schools.
Yeah, in the case of LA Unified, they have like a $7 billion budget, and they're supposed to lose $255 million if we don't get the tax increase, and that's a very small percentage. So they are really overstating this.
So the Teacher of the Year, Tom Collette, is from Alameda County, and he actually did a double lie saying that the money is going to go to local schools and can't be touched by Sacramento politicians. By the way, look at any media site, the Associated Press is calling out the lie. Associated Press said the ads are misleading. So Tom Collette, Teacher of the Year, misleads everyone with 2 false statements in one sentence?
Did we play Jerry Brown with the children here, number 5?
I'll play that one.
The California dream was built on our schools and colleges, but the last 4 years have been devastating. From overcrowded classrooms to college tuition hikes. It's time to stop the cuts and invest in our future. Proposition 30 will restore funding for schools and prevent billions in cuts this year. And Proposition 30 has tough accountability to make sure money goes to the classroom where it belongs. Join me for our students and California's future. Yes on 30.
Yay! Jerry Brown with the kids on his lap. All right, when we come back, nobody hand rings better than LA Times columnists. Sandy Banks is the latest to make a pitch for Prop 30, but boy, this thing is full of a lot of tears.
Yeah,
we'll read some of it.
Do we have the tearful piano and violin?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Do we have them in the studio?
We can crank them up.
All right. John and Ken Show, John Cobell and Ken Champeau.